So here we are starting with the unpackaging of the Bike USA GB5. Now this is exactly how the package came when it was dropped off by FedEx. There's two ties that go around the package that secured it during shipping. It came in pretty amazing shape, and I was actually surprised that there wasn't a single scratch on the package, and this box came all the way to New Jersey from California. As you open it up, you can see that there are these foam inserts on the corners which will protect the box from caving in, and the entire bike is wrapped up in bubble wrap. The orange bike was a phone holder that's included with each bike. And I was very impressed with how the bike was delivered. Bike USA takes a lot of pride in their packaging, and it's very important for people who are purchasing an electric bike online. The frame was covered in a soft white packaging which would help prevent scratches when it's being shipped, and the tires had a clear blue protectant on them. Now on to the next step, which is the walk around. We're starting here with the handlebars and all the controls on them. On the left side you have a red button which turns the front headlight on and off. Underneath it you have turn signals left and right, which are displayed on the back of the bike, and the green button is an electric horn. It's actually extremely powerful. It almost sounds like the noise police officers use to disperse riots. It's pretty intimidating, and it's definitely a good thing to alert people on the road if you're coming. So down here, as you can see, the front headlight and the suspension fork, and also included is a really beautiful set of fenders, and they're going to help prevent mud or anything from kicking up while you're riding. The bike really is very slick looking, and you have to see it in person to appreciate it. Now onto the back of the bike, you can see the rear rack, the rear brake light, and the turn signals down there. Anytime you press the brakes, the rear brake light's going to be displayed. So I was really blown away by the safety features on this bike. Now I am going over to the handlebars and showing the Shimano 6-speed shifter, and I'm just going up and down through the gears. And I also wanted to demonstrate how the thumb throttle works. It's not a twist throttle, it's a thumb throttle. So here I am pressing it, and as you can see, the bike trying to lurch forward. And then when I hold the brake and I press down the thumb throttle, you'll see that the bike's not lurching forward. And that's a safety feature to make sure that you won't accidentally take off when you're trying to brake. Then I come over here, I'm just playing around with the LCD, which is where you control your pedal assist. And also on the LCD is a speedometer, trip meter, and a meter to gauge how aggressively you're draining the battery. Also a USB port, charging port. Anyway, on to the seat. Here I am just tilting the seat forward. There's a little lever that allows it to tilt forward, which is necessary for when you take the battery out and put the battery back in. You have to swivel that seat forward. Okay, in the next clip I'm going to show you some hill climbing. Here we go. Now, what I wanted to show here was how the bike will perform going up a hill using only the thumb throttle. A common question I get is, how will a bike perform if you don't or can't pedal at all? So I wanted to put this thing to the test. And I'm going up a hill here using only the thumb throttle, so absolutely no pedaling was used up this hill. And I was pretty surprised. The bike was able to make it up, and here at the end of the hill it actually got really steep. So it's definitely a good sign of this bike's hill climbing ability. And here I am just finishing getting to the top of this hill, and here is a regular sized hill according to New Jersey standards, and it's quite hilly here. So the bike was doing well. I was in level 5 of the PAS, or pedal assist system, and it went up this hill effortlessly. Now on to the big hill. This is a very steep hill, and I put the bike into level 9 of pedal assist, and as you can see, I was able to get up this hill without having to stop and walk the bike. This is a really steep hill, and the the video doesn't even really do it justice. And I didn't stand up on the bike, and I wasn't overexerting myself. This bike has really good hill climbing ability, as long as you're not expecting it to act like a motorcycle. As long as you're going to pedal along with the bike, it should go up almost any hill. The 350 watt motor really has enough power. Okay, over here I'm on a gravel path testing how the bike is doing and how stable it was on uneven surface. I loosened the front suspension fork and had some fun here on the trail. Now finally I'm going to demonstrate how the bike folds and how you put it back together. So here I am, just going to turn the bike towards the camera. Now there's a simple latch that's in the center of the bike that you unhinge to start folding it. And here you see I'm going to start folding it up, and on the bottom of the bike there's actually a really nice feature. It's very useful. It allows you to rest the bike flat without damaging it. Then I come over, I'm folding the handlebar down here just to complete the folding process, and from here it's ready to be transported, put in a car, take camping, whatever you want to do with it. It's very easy to fold. And here I'm just going to reverse the process. So I'm reinstalling the handlebars, straightening out the bike, and here I am latching it. And a great thing about this is there's a safety feature in the center of the bike, which allows you to make sure that you do not accidentally unfold the bike